Last week at Talladega was nuts. A lot of stuff happened. This is just a mishmash of little highlights here and there. Long story short, we ended up fourth. We gained more points on Jeff Gordon. Terry Labonte got the win. We're now at the Rock with 3 races left. You can see Jeff Gordon down there has the pole here. We're 6 points back for the Winston Cup, and we're 6 points ahead in the playoffs. We're keeping an eye on Bill Elliott. That's our new little dark horse we've been watching, and this is it. The last 3 races of the season, we got to take care of business. We're starting 21st here, though, and Jeff Gordon has the pole, as we said. Okay, we're going to be going green here before you know it. I think I mentioned during Talladega or Charlotte that I did not feel like running the last 40 laps of a tire run just at a snail's pace. It's just not fun. So, I've changed the AI's fuel mileage here. They're going to be pitting. The tire run's usually about 80 laps. They're going to be pitting in the 50s. So, we just have to not cheat. We'll pit near them on fuel mileage even though we don't need it. And we just got to do some role playing, that's all. I just want a good, fast, fun race here. Yeah, the season's pretty much come full circle. I remember Rockingham was the second race of the season and being all amped up for it. And we're amped up for this one, but that was so long ago. Yeah, I don't know how as far as qualifying here, I mean, I just didn't get it done. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and practice and qualify 10 times to get a good spot. Like, I just jump on, and if I just don't have it, I don't have it. And I didn't have it. I'm not really too concerned about it. I think we can pick these guys off. Unfortunately, unless we get a caution or whatever, and we do have one random caution this race. I don't know. Coming up before the Phoenix race, we will randomize and finalize our 1994 schedule that will run eventually. Maybe in September or October. There's a lot of factors that go into when I'm going to run that, because I'm going to try to look into making really high quality 1994 cars. 2048 by 2048 resolution. It's not going to be a full set, like 80 cars or whatever in every paint scheme. It's just going to be the bare bones cars that I pick that we're going to drive our season with. Yeah. He's got us too. Ow. I didn't know there was a train of cars behind them. The one thing we can't forget is we're down into the meat of the season here in the playoffs. Let's not forget what got us here and what we've done all season, which was Race how you're supposed to race. Just because we're fighting for the championship doesn't mean we start diving on these guys. Last lap is a different story. Hope you've enjoyed the season. Kind of bittersweet that it's coming to an end. Whoa, Dallenbach. Let him go. We had that issue the first time here. I think it was Dale Jarrett got into us, or Jeff Bodine, or he got into me in a practice race or something. The outside is not the place to be. So we're going to tuck back in here. We were able to get around Wally Dallenbach, and that's been it. I forgot how good the AI is here. This is a fast little... I love this track. Y'all. I still love it. We won here the first time, but that was because we didn't have the AI's tire window right. So we were a little faster than them at the end, and it made all the difference. But that's why I moved their fuel window up here. We're basically halfway through the fuel run right now. I don't remember them being this tough. But might have been just a track position game where we were running up front. And like I said, eventually at the end of the run we made up time. We're not going to be getting that here. Alright, we got to take... Okay, turn 3 is where we're hurting. We almost hit the wall a few laps ago. We're just asking to be spun out. I gotta find this line. I don't think that's it either. Maybe, I don't know. This would involve a lot of tests. I'm gonna have time in the next few months. Maybe the AI's faster because they know they don't need their tires for 80 laps. They know they just need them for 50, and they go faster. I don't know. Again, that would be some studies. It'd be a real easy study, but we're actually dropping here, gang. I don't get it. I'm getting that same feeling I had at the beginning of the California race. I'm not really sure what's going on. Maybe we were outside on the outside for a little too long. Ate up our tires. And we're just surviving now. That's how it feels. Because look at my tires. We would typically have to get to like lap 70 on these. You know, they're already eaten up. And we're not doing too hot. So I don't know, actually. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what we're gonna do to fix this. We're holding these guys up now, too. Maybe I did need to practice. We just got nudged by Ernie Irvin. Maybe I did need to put in some practice here. Oh, I think it doesn't want to turn now either. Alright, let's live to fight another day here. Let him go. Unbelievable. I'm not sure. We're really dropping now, and we have to entertain the possibility that they're getting faster because their cars are getting lighter, because their fuel is going down faster than ours. So right now we have 66 laps of fuel left. And they have 10. But see, our tires are not doing too hot. I don't know. This is a case in point on you change one thing in these INI files and it could domino. All right, they're gonna be pitting soon and taking on 4 tires and fuel. We're only taking on tires. Our car is gonna be lighter, and we're gonna see what that does. I mean, and that's going to be an obvious... And who knows? Maybe they were just rope-a-doping when they know they got to go all those laps on tires. Maybe they rope-a-dope the whole run. This was my theory I was talking about earlier. I mean, what a mistake. This is probably our season here, going down the tubes. All right, pit stops. We're not taking on anything. Come on, confirm that. No fuel here, fellas. All right, let's see what this does.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in seconds. The leader's pitting now.
I don't know where Brett Bodine is, but we'll find out. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what the fuel weight does here. We're obviously faster than we're faster than these guys back here in the back, regardless of what's in our car. But I mean, I'm not seeing a drastic difference. And to be honest, we really don't have a lot of advantage to pick up. Maybe the first half of the run, and then that's it. All right, past a couple guys. We're up to 33rd. And I'm going to be a little more mindful of the tires this time around. And I think just the rest of the race we have to be super smart and pick up spots here, there, everywhere. And, you know, we're not going to make all this back in the next 5 laps. We obviously got a fast car here, though. I think I remember turn 3 now. Good news is Dale Jarrett is in the lead, not Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon's back to 6th. Yeah, I remember turn 3 now. We were probably taking that all kinds of wrong in that first run and hurting our tires. And we'll know if we're doing the right thing, because we did what? Lap 50. So our tires should not be yellow by lap 75. And look at them. I mean, they're looking good. So just a perfect storm of stuff on that first run. So it might have nothing to do with their fuel. It was just awful tire management. Then again, we're just falling in line here now, unfortunately. Not ideal. Yeah, what was I saying earlier about not diving? We had to pay back Ricky Rudd for something this season, I forget. Moving on. I will say we won't do that to a playoff driver. Let's say that. Yeah, my big fear when I was putting the idea of, you know, I was toying with the idea of running a season like this. I was like, man, what if we're DNFing every race and it's just brutal? But we've done really, really well on that front. Almost too well, really. Is he gonna give us this? Yeah. Plenty of room. Yeah, look at that. I don't know what I was doing on that first run. That's just embarrassing. But we're a man on fire for the rest of this race. So yeah, probably had nothing to do with the whatever fuel weight in the car theory I was throwing around. It had all to do with how we were managing our tires. There's not a big margin of big difference in between the lap times here at a short track like this. It's not really that drastic. over time it is, over 30 laps. Everybody spreads out some.
Keep digging.
I mean, we're halfway through this second run now. Man, Rockingham, you gotta throw us a caution here, man. Oh, I wish I would have remembered turn 3 in that first run. Holy cow. Yeah, qualifying poorly should have been a red flag. Because I was just like, oh, yeah, I just don't remember the track, whatever. Let's rock and roll. But that's not what happened. And unfortunately, I mean, we're fast here while we manage our tires, but unless there's like a 20 lap shootout at the end, we can't go scorched earth here. Sterling Marlin's slow on the track. That was a possible caution opportunity, whatever happened there. Jeff Gordon up to 4th. Yeah, we came in 6 points back. As it stands, we're losing 22 points to him. We'll be back to roughly 30. We don't want that. Then again, he's probably saying, what the hell? You've won 3 of the last 4 races. Give me a break. Alright, we can't afford this. We can't afford side-by-side stuff here. Jeff Bodine, you just stay up there.
Outside. Stay low.
Don't even think about it.
Keep low. Still there. Clear.
Tires are finally yellow. 35 laps into the run, which would take us to about 70, which is what we usually do. Yeah, we were way off on that first run. Damn it. Alright, we're about 15 laps from these next pit stops. And I don't know. You can see we're all going slower now, as is the case at Rockingham. And we're nowhere near how slow we were at the end of that first run. But it's cramping my style a little bit. But we'll be okay. Now, pit strategy is what you got to do It's not so much strategy, but it's going to be a huge risk. Because look how slow we're going here. And you know what I'm thinking about already. If you've been watching the season. We can maybe pit at lap 100 here. Put on fresh rubber. And maybe gain 1.5 seconds per lap on the leader. Downside is if a caution comes out, that's our race and that's our season. What are we doing? You know, I think we're doing it. Lap 100. We're going in. Because they, no, yeah, lap 100, because they have to pit like 106, 105 maybe. Or they might throw, or I'm doing my math totally wrong and they're going to be pitting right now. Let's check the numbers. We're 20 point. Hang on. Oh man, we're only 3 seconds from being a lap down. I don't have time to look at that stuff. Yeah, but we're really close. Okay, there's the fuel call out. And we do have a pitter on pit road anyway, so. If we were going to do the strategy, it'd be nice to do it now. Because you go lap down and maybe you have time to get it back. We're going in. Yeah. Didn't really matter here. Everybody's pitting.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in second.
But we'll get back on get back out on the track. Bug on a rug. Yeah, we're over halfway here. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I really don't.
Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. The leader's pitting now. Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Like I've been saying, you can't go scorched earth here coming out of the pits because...
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
we need those tires for the end of the run.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, big traffic jam on pit road. That's good. We're picking up and putting it down this lap, though.
Outside.
We were, anyway.
Clear outside.
Jimmy Spencer got scared by, I think that was Darrell Waltrip pitting. Jimmy Spencer must be trying to pit.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, got some new faces here. That's good. Yeah, let's not bring out a caution on our own.
You're now in the top 20. Car outside.
Yeah, we have you, pal.
Keep low. Clear.
Alright, We've gained at least 4 or 5 spots here. Huh. We're nailing turn 3 on these tires. Remember what I was saying earlier about just methodically, slowly making our way back and picking off spots for the rest of the race. We got to keep that in mind. We're going to see what John Andretti's doing, see if he's pulling us around the track or slowing us up. Might have to pass him. But we can take a look at the interval here. We gained 4 seconds from before stops. So that's good. Jeff Gordon's out of the top 10, folks. I don't have time to scroll through there yet. He's in 11th, 8 seconds back. And I don't even remember seeing who the leader was before pit stops. I just assumed it was Gordon. I'm just assuming worst case scenario. I don't think we're as fast as these cars up here. And again, we're back in that sweet spot where their fuel is dissipating faster than ours right now. And they have different, their car weighs different. I don't know if it matters. I really don't. We saw Sterling Marlin on the apron earlier. So he's a slow car. And Mayfield and Andretti are, they don't know what to do with him here. Go ahead, John. Thank you. Do it again here, John. Get out of our way, Sterling Marlin. Good job. No. No. Going too close to the sun there. Alright, I feel like we're out of our element again, like we were on that first run. Just ever so slightly. You trying to block me, clown? Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, we're definitely dropping again. Ward Burton's gonna get around us. Ted Musgrave is as well. So yeah, I mean, this probably does have something to do with the weight of fuel in the car. Silver lining is Jeff Gordon is not in the top 10. And we don't have to take on fuel again, so we're going to be back to being fast. after the next stop.
Outside. Clear outside.
And if there's a moment, if there's a run in the race that I want to be fast, it's on the last one. But I think it's a domino effect, like I said, but a domino effect for me, that I see these guys running fast and I'm trying to keep up, and I blitz through my tires trying to keep up. So what'll be tricky in the spirit of fairness is if there's a splash and go situation at the end, we have to splash with them. We ran into that at Atlanta where we were planning on it, and then a caution came out and we ended up winning.
Clear. Inside. Stay high. Still there. That car's a lap down.
We have 25 laps left on this run.
Keep high. Clear inside.
And yeah, we're about to be lapped.
That car's a lap down. Car outside. Stay low.
But it's not a matter of winning. No.
Stay low.
Yeah, our tires are messed up. It's not a matter of winning, though. It's a matter of where we're at relative to Jeff Gordon. Although if we're a lap down, we can't really gain spots. Okay. It's going to be a weird strategy. But given how the fuel and everything's playing out here, oh, I don't know. I'm thinking 4 or 5 things at once right now. But all I changed, didn't change anything with the AI, tire wear, nothing. All I changed was the fuel. So obviously it's having an effect. That we can't even keep up with the leaders here. 30 laps into a run. Let's move up the track here. Okay. Let's pit
Keep high.
on lap 140.
Keep high. Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside.
Oh. You know, we're pitting now. Like, we're losing too much time. We can't keep up. So we're gonna pit. And I mean, we're praying the random caution doesn't come out. Guess what? Someone else is thinking this too.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Fuel, none. But they're taking on fuel.
Keep it on 3,500 in second.
And tires. So our season's coming down to no cautions coming out. See, everybody's pitting here. Or at least a couple guys are.
Go, go, go! Limit 45. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. I really don't. I think I've said that 30 times this race.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
No cautions, no cautions, no cautions. Come on.
When you can. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear. Outside. Clear outside.
What are you doing, Ward Burton? Get out of here.
Clear outside.
Now, we know a caution's coming out somewhere. So,
Car inside.
I am
Still there.
flying here as fast as I can. Gain whatever we can. We're not gonna regain our laps. We're 2 laps down. But if a caution comes out, we pit and get tires. If a caution comes out after everyone's pitted, we're going to be on the lead lap. And, yeah. So I'm terrified right now. I am terrified. No.
Clear. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear. Outside.
Again, we can use up our tires here
Stay low.
because we, fortunately,
Inside. Car inside.
know that a caution's coming out somewhere.
Clear. Car outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear.
Yeah, driving like a jerk.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear. Outside.
Please, we need 8 more laps here. Fate, let's go.
Clear. Car outside. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Clear outside. Car inside.
Should have stayed low. We're all right though.
Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
Come on.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
I haven't even seen Dale Jarrett yet where we're getting a lap back. I don't have time to look.
Car inside. Keep high. Still there.
It's like a Days of Thunder montage right now.
Clear outside. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
Oh, come on. Like 3 more laps.
Still there. Clear outside.
Please, game. Or please, caution program.
Yellow flag.
Nope.
Let's go. Race back to the line. There's too much debris on the track. Inside. Keep high.
That's not even our caution.
Pit road is closed. Car outside.
Get out of here.
Stay low. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 44 car. Pass on the back straight.
Oh, all right. Thanks, buddy.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 23 car.
Okay. Here's the deal. It's not good. We're 1 lap down. We got a lot of cars a lap down. We have fresh tires, minimal fuel, and our plan is to get up into the 20s.
We're going green next time by. We're now on the lead lap. Get on the inside line. Stay behind the 19 car on the inside line.
Although we should be 2 laps down. I guarantee this is going to switch us to 2. Yeah, we're 2 laps down. Never mind. I knew something was weird about that. I'm looking for the leader, Dale Jarrett. He's about 5 or 6 cars back from the pace car up there. All right, this is going to be, I don't know, gonna be some kind of miracle. Jeff Gordon's in 8th.
Get ready now. Going green.
So right now we're losing 30 some points to him.
Pace car's in.
That's going to be the season.
Green, green, green.
Nice jump.
Car outside.
Man, I'm bummed out. But
Outside.
anything can happen.
Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Like a caution.
Outside. Stay low. Yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. We got
Well,
it on the front stretch.
don't-
Stay behind the 2 car. Stay behind the 2 car.
So who's a lap down and what here?
We got a wreck on the back straight.
Got a lot going on. You want to know why we wrecked? Because we were 4 wide. Didn't know we were 4 wide. Didn't take out anybody big there, and I don't think we did here either. I'm thinking we're still racing. Then everybody shuts down. Bill Elliott saved. Jeff Gordon just missed getting hit by all that. Okay, we gained a couple spots because Presley and Waltrip pitted. 2 laps down behind us. And yeah. Our only chance of gaining more positions here is getting... We still have this random caution sitting around. Our only chance is to get up ahead of Dale Jarrett, who's way up at the front. It's not going to happen.
Get ready now. Going green.
unfortunately, and we're going to get a bad jump here.
Pit cars in.
We're actually going to try and anticipate this.
Green, green, green.
Nope. It's just not going to work.
Outside. Still there.
We just lost those positions to
Stay low.
Presley and Waltrip. Man, my car did not want to turn there.
Middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. Stay high. Still there. Stay high. Keep high.
And I checked the replay for that stupid debris caution that came out, and I couldn't find anything. It was just a random thing the game threw in there,
Keep low.
and it killed our season. Granted, I mean, whatever happened with the AI here, with the fuel and stuff, didn't help matters at all. But I mean, I'm just driving angry right now. I want to spin out Robert Presley.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside. Keep low. Still there. You're on the bottom.
I mean, who knows? Gordon can get caught up in something. I don't know.
Hold your line. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Outside. Stay low.
The whole season's flashing before my eyes right now.
Still there. Clear. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Car outside. Still there.
Okay. I don't know.
Outside. Clear outside.
I'm looking for Dale Jarrett. Because again, our only chance is tracking him down. He's way ahead of everybody here.
Car outside.
But our only chance is tracking him down, getting in front of him, having the random caution come out.
3 wide.
We've had one random caution destroy us, so maybe we can get
Wide. Car outside. Clear outside.
one to help us. We got a big help from the one at Charlotte. And we're obviously racing with them here.
Car outside.
We can actually hold our own as compared to the first half of the fuel run
Clear outside.
thing.
Outside.
It's not wreck. It's not wreck into Bill Elliott.
Stay low.
Because he might have something special here. Yeah, forget the playoffs too. The Winston Cup, we're racing against one guy. Playoffs, that's like a 4 or 5 guy battle. Yeah, we lost the tires now. All right, we're coming up on 10 to go. And I don't know. Not sure what the history books will say about this race. I don't know if it had more to do with me and my garbage tire wear management or the fuel mileage thing. And here come Darrell Waltrip's tires, they're a little bit fresher than ours. That's a position.
You're racing the car in front. Keep high. Clear. Car inside.
And Robert Presley is for position as well. I don't know where he's at. So is Mike Skinner. Let's just remember that.
Keep high. Clear.
Jeff Gordon's in 15th.
Clear inside.
So we're losing 20. Okay. You know, the season isn't over. I mean, let's hope he drops a couple more spots. He probably led a lap, so add one. So we were, what, 9 or 6 back before this? We're going to be somewhere near 40 points behind him, maybe 35-ish. I don't know. Yeah, I thought we did well on that second run, tire management wise. And because we were managing our tires well, we were with them and racing them. And every other run, it's just been, I've been in my head. And I'm checking tire pressure or tire wear instead of turning into the turns. Not what we wanted from this race at all.
Keep high. Still there.
And spoiler alert, it's not going to get any better when we go to Phoenix.
Stay high.
It's self-admittedly my worst track, probably. That's going to be another race where we're going to have to manage our tires.
Clear inside. Car inside.
And then we end the season at Atlanta, which is a fast track. Really fast. But I would say odds are Jeff Gordon's going to win the overall points. This is too much of a hit to take late in the season. And we were probably 2 laps away from green flag pit stops, cycling around. We never got the random caution.
Car inside.
But we did get that debris caution. The caution didn't fall under it. Maybe it fell when I checked the replay on the wrecks. I don't know.
Flag. One more lap to go. Car outside.
Bummer.
Still there.
We have... Oh, I think we're gaining a spot here on... Is Jimmy Spencer...
Outside.
Jimmy Spencer might be for position here.
Keep low.
As weird as that sounds.
Stay low.
But we're not going to get him.
There's the flag. It's over. Okay, that's it. We'll get them next time.
Jimmy Spencer must have just did a splash and go. All right. Let's take a look at the results. Not pretty. Dale Jarrett gets the win. Bill Elliott, we're keeping an eye on him. He's 7th. He might have the points lead now. I forget. Or it's going to be close. The playoff points lead. Schrader finally gets a top 10. Gordon finished 13th. Andretti 18th. Who cares? And we finished 40th. So we lost probably 28 points to Gordon. And I mean, we're about to go look at the points now. We have ourselves a hill to climb. We're 34 points behind Jeff Gordon with 2 races left. We need 17 points a race on him just to tie him. And we might get the tiebreaker on wins. I don't know. I don't even know what the tiebreaker would be. We'll just make it up. And Tyree Labonte leads the playoffs. And that's tight. And we actually have a better chance of winning the playoffs than we do the Winston Cup, mathematically. Alright. Still not sure what happened here with the fuel and with the tire wear. I don't know. I'm going to study these. I'm saving this replay and studying it. But we're moving on to Phoenix. 2 races remaining. Thanks for watching.